You're listening to the Hypnotic Empath, and I'm your host, Robyn Holm. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, a body talk practitioner, and an empowered empath with over 2 decades of experience helping sensitive souls like you reconnect with your power. This podcast is a space for deep healing, subconscious transformation, and real-world support. We'll do some guided hypnotherapy sessions, we'll talk to some incredible guests, and we'll help you learn to release what isn't yours, to protect your energy, and to finally feel safe being you. It's time to move from surviving to thriving. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to the Hypnotic Empath. I am your host, Robyn Holm, and I have just come through the longest cold that I've had in ages. You can still hear it in my voice. It is lingering. I apologize. I hope that it's not too nasal for today's recording. But I was excited to talk to you today about the concept of motivation. Now, when I asked my followers on Instagram how I could be of service this week and what kind of hypnosis recording would really help you, everyone hands down said motivation. Now, this makes a lot of sense to me because it's November, it's getting dark early, and there's that natural feeling of wanting to hibernate a little bit. That's not a bad thing. But the internal motivation that we're really looking for when we're talking about hopping out of bed in the morning and being excited about our day, that doesn't really have to do with the light and how early it's getting dark. That is what we would call in body talk, this internal enthusiasm. So that's different than motivation. Motivation is often external. It's something from outside of yourself, whereas enthusiasm comes from inside of you. So when you have enthusiasm for your day, when you're excited about the things that are on your docket, it can really help to propel you out of bed in the morning. If you're feeling tired, and it's been as it is for us right now, it feels like the end of a long year already, there's definitely a need for more rest, right? And that's okay. That's not a bad thing at all. But we do want to still be able to tap into our internal enthusiasm. So when I ask my clients, what is it that you do want to feel? And I'll ask you the same question. What do you want to feel on a daily basis? And a lot of the times, their answer is, I don't know. I don't know if you can relate to that. But if the answer is, I don't know, often we've just been in doing and survival mode for such a long time that we really haven't had a chance to stop and think about what it is that you really want and what actually really lights you up. And that's that internal enthusiasm as opposed to just motivation. I am motivated to get through my list of stuff because I know if I don't, it's going to make it harder for me the next day. But that motivation can run out. And when you have an internal enthusiasm, that really helps to drive your passion and your desire and your motivation to hop out of bed. So today in the hypnosis session, I am really going to encourage your natural internal fire, your passion, your enthusiasm. And as you know, the subconscious, which is where all of our programs and our memories are stored, our subconscious loves imagery and metaphor. So think about when you're trying to teach something to a child, if you can tell a child a story that often helps them to learn, or they can learn well through storybooks and things like that. That's just like the subconscious mind. Think of it like a 3-year-old child. It loves imagery and it loves metaphor. So today on our little hypnosis journey, I likened your enthusiasm and your motivation to a spark. And think about a pilot light that never really goes out and it's ready to burst into flame at any time. That's your internal enthusiasm. So we're really going to reinforce that, reinforce you feeling amazing, feeling excited. And I've anchored it to your breath. And when I say anchor in hypnotherapy, when we have you in the highly suggestible state of hypnosis, and then we suggest the things that you want to increase in your life. Like today, we're going to be talking about passion and drive and motivation and feeling amazing. We want to anchor those things in. And what that means is me as the hypnotherapist, I will say to your subconscious mind, feeling these amazing things and then anchoring it in. The one that I like to use a lot, if you've heard any of my other stuff, is the thumb and finger together, like an OK sign. That's a really common anchor that you can do anytime. Today, I'm going to anchor the passion, drive, motivation, enthusiasm. I'm going to anchor it to your breath. So I'm going to tell you to breathe all the way in, all the way up, and hold it. And then when you let it out, you're going to feel amazing and feel your drive and all of that. So I have linked that together in your subconscious mind with the breath today. So when you start to feel distracted in your life, or when you're lying in bed in the morning, having a hard time rolling over and getting up out of bed, you're going to do the breath anchor. You're going to breathe all the way in, all the way up, and hold it. And then as you breathe out, you're going to feel calm, confident, focused, ready to jump out of bed and meet your day head on. And when we have that deep enthusiasm within us and we can feel that drive and that desire, it makes it easier to focus on the things that we need to do. It also helps us to bypass the distractions and really focus so that we are not self-sabotaging. So it was so hilarious because as I was preparing to record today's podcast, I had to keep calling myself back to the task at hand, which was to write the script, record the hypnosis, and now record the beginning of the podcast. So I was just laughing about it because I was using the breath anchor to keep calling me back to tasks so that I could get this done so that I can release it tomorrow. So it's so perfect the way that the universe is always conspiring in our favor. So the way that you can use this recording is I wouldn't necessarily listen to this one before you go to sleep at night because it's probably going to be pretty energizing. So I would either listen to it in the morning when you're having a hard time getting out of bed because it's 15 minutes, throw in some headphones, you can listen to it and just pay attention to where the hypnosis starts. It'll be in the show notes as well, so that you can just go straight back to that. Or if you're feeling that energy slump between 2 and 4 p.m., that would be a great time to do this. So if you're at work, maybe you go out to your car for 15 minutes. And I've done so many hypnosis recordings in my car. Maybe you even just sit at your desk for 15 minutes and just close your eyes and breathe. You don't have to be lying down to go into a state of hypnosis. So you could definitely do this one sitting up at your desk. It's just 15 minutes. It's nice and short. And once you've done it a few times, that calm, focused confidence is linked together with your breath. So once you've listened to the podcast a couple of times, you won't have to keep listening to it. You'll be able to just do the breath and feel that focus and that motivation and that deep enthusiasm. So I would love to hear how this goes for you. Send me a DM over on Instagram. Please share this with anybody that you know could use a little bit of extra motivation or focus. I work with a ton of ADHD in my practice. I love it. And this would be a really great one for that too, just for bringing focus. So this would be a great thing to share in general. And if you're liking these episodes, I would really be honored if you would leave me a 5-star review because it really helps people find the podcast. And I would be deeply grateful for that. So may this bless you. May it increase your internal enthusiasm. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye for now. It's time now to get comfortable, to relax, to take a little bit of time to just breathe. And as you breathe and as you let go, you can just allow your eyes to gently close. Go ahead now and just take a nice, big, deep breath in, all the way up, and then just hold it. And when you're ready, let that breath out and follow it down. Deeper and deeper down now. Deeper and deeper down. And breathing freely, breathing easily, go ahead and just put your attention on any sounds you might hear. You might hear people's voices. You might hear traffic outside. You might hear animals moving around. Any and all sounds will bring you deeper within. Any and all sounds will bring you deeper and deeper into the peaceful, positive, powerful state of mind known as hypnosis, where you can begin to let go, where you can begin to focus on what truly matters to you, where you can reclaim your deep motivation. And now focusing on your breath, just allow your next inhale to be really big, all the way in, all the way up, and just hold it up at the top. And when you're ready, let that breath out and follow it down, feeling more and more relaxed now with every word I say. And knowing that where attention goes, energy flows, bring all of your attention up to your eyelids. Just notice your eyelids. And now imagine that your eyelids are melting shut. Imagine them melting shut, more and more relaxed with every word I say. And in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to test your eyelids. And you know that you could probably open them, but that is not the point here. The point is to show yourself just how relaxed you've already become. So go ahead and give those eyelids a little check, a little test. And once you're satisfied that they're deeply relaxed, you can take another big deep breath in, all the way up, and then hold it. And when you're ready, let the breath out, feeling more and more relaxed with every word I say. And now I want you to imagine that you're standing at the top of a staircase. This might be one you've seen before. This might be one that you make up in your imagination. But notice that there are 10 steps in this staircase. And sooner or later, I'm going to begin to count from 10 down to 1. And as I count from 10 down to 1, you'll imagine that you are walking down the stairs. With every step you take deeper, you will feel even more deeply relaxed. Let's begin now with step number 10. 9, you're going deeper now. 8, more and more relaxed. 7, 6, letting go now. 5, halfway there. 4, feeling deeply expanded. 3, more and more relaxed. 2, and 1. You're at the bottom of the staircase now. And take a moment to feel your entire being settle. Notice how your breath has found its own easy rhythm. Feeling the gentle rise and fall. The quiet sense that right here, right now, there is nothing to do and nowhere to be. You are safe to rest. You are safe to soften. And as your body completely relaxes, your mind begins to open. Feel it opening like the petals of a flower. And with each breath, you drift a little deeper inward, into the quiet space where stillness meets power. The place where your inspiration lives, waiting patiently for you to discover it. And as you relax even more deeply now, imagine yourself standing before a small fire pit. You're somewhere safe and sacred. The air is cool around you, but gentle warmth flickers from a single spark at the center of the pit. This spark is your essence, your passion, your drive. Perhaps it's been quiet lately, resting, gathering energy, but it's always been there, like a pilot light, ready to burst into flame, waiting for the right breath, the right moment to rise again. You kneel beside it now, and as you breathe in, feel that spark glow just a little brighter. And as you breathe out, it begins to respond. A soft, pulsing light that grows with your awareness. Where attention goes, energy flows, and all of your attention is on this spark right now. This spark represents everything within you that wants to come alive. The part that knows what it feels like to move forward, to create, to act, to do from a place of deep inner fire. And as you focus on that spark, you might imagine gently blowing on it. A soft exhale that feeds it. Fan the flame, feeling brighter, stronger, happier now. Fan the flame. Feeling your passion awakening, feeling your mind clearing, and your confidence growing. With each breath, the spark expands from a single point of light into a steady glowing flame. You can feel the warmth now, not just outside you, but within you. It spreads through your chest into your heart, down through your arms and legs, a wave of warmth that awakens your drive. This is a calm, powerful, and steady fire, a flame that moves with grace and ease. Let it burn away old resistance. Let it burn away old fatigue. Let it burn away old stories that said you had to force your motivation. This fire is a natural element. It's the rhythm of your purpose. It's the spark of your soul remembering what you love, remembering why you care, remembering what makes you come alive. You might even begin to see scenes flickering within the flame. Visions of yourself, feeling excited to jump out of bed each day, ready to live your dream life, moving through your day with focus, following through, doing the things that matter. It feels so easy to focus on the things that truly matter, to move through your to-do list with joy and motivation. You now know deep within you that motivation is not something you chase. It's something you allow. It's something you feed with your breath. It's a flame you tend and protect. It lives within you, ready to be awakened anytime you breathe into it. Every time you take a deep breath in, all the way up, and hold it. When you let that breath out, you are able to exhale fatigue. Breathe in, laser focus. Breathe out, distractions. Breathe in, clarity. Breathe out the cobwebs. Feel the laser focus that comes with knowing what is important to you in your life. Anytime you're feeling a wave of distraction, you'll take a big, deep breath in and immediately feel calm, confident, and focused. Anytime you feel a wave of distraction, you'll take a big, deep breath in, immediately feeling calm, confident, and focused. Anytime you feel a wave of distraction, you'll take a big, deep breath in and immediately feel calm, confident, and focused. And now, imagine gently cupping that flame in your hands. Feel its energy, its warmth, its power. And as you do, bring it toward your heart. And now let it rest there, inside you, where it becomes part of your natural rhythm. This is your inner fire, always available, always renewing, always guiding you toward what lights you up. And as you move through your days ahead, you'll find it easier and easier to feel that quiet drive returning, that passion for progress, that pull towards purpose, that knowing that the light within you is enough to move mountains. One aligned action at a time. Every time you take in a big deep breath all the way up. And when you let it out, you will instantly feel calm, confident, and focused, ready to follow your passion, ready to reclaim your drive. And this is so. In just a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. And as I do so, you'll keep awakening a little more, feeling amazing when you open your eyes, ready to take on your day. Before I do, imagine yourself now a little ways into the future. Imagine opening your eyes first thing in the morning. And as you open your eyes, take a big deep breath in, all the way up, and hold it up at the top. And when you're ready, let it out and immediately feel calm, confident, and focused. Feel the excitement of your day filling your entire being. Imagine how it feels to be so excited for your day that you leap out of bed. You know exactly what to do, exactly what steps to take, and you are completely present in your life. You are living your dream life, and it feels so good. And now coming all the way back to this moment, and I'll count from 1 to 5, knowing that any time you want to return to feeling calm, confident, and focused, all you need to do is take a big deep breath all the way up, and hold it. And when you breathe out, you will immediately feel calm, confident, and focused, ready to take on your day, ready to live in your life, ready to be present, full of passion and purpose. And this is so. 1, you're beginning to awaken now. You're coming back to a wide awake, fully alert state, feeling confident and happy. 2, feel a wonderful feeling of well-being flooding through your entire body. 3, feeling rested and refreshed, ready to take on your day with focus and passion. 4, feel all the energy returning to your fingers and toes now as you give them a little wiggle. And 5, you can open your eyes now, feeling healthy, happy, and confident, opening your eyes, feeling calm, confident, and focused.